Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. '49ers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Wisconsin Badgers return man Hartley helped out the offense with that one. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Works the middle of the field. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll throw it on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early...
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the counter. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Snap in the shotgun. Makes his connection. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's still 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Charlotte's offense will take the field for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
He'll keep it himself. And the 49ers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They've got him looking rod, but they're going to throw it. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to throw, it's Hussein. Completes it in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, what a move! Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Running to the left. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Offensive line has got to do a better job of communicating. They got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's straight. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Badgers headed quickly to the line.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays.
He's got it inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
quarterback is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Louisiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The 49ers are on the move. They'll try the run. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Hussein. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Extending the play. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. They're getting this guy lathered up. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Coming after him. Steps away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Niners! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. grabbed in the middle. It's Price. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
And the Badgers in the hurry-up. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. It's complete. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. After that completion, move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Now facing a 3rd and long. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's straight. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. No, he just flat ran over it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Can't get him to the ground. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. Sort of getting in touch with their inner James White, Melvin Gordon, or Jonathan Taylor to pick up another first down.
I mean, it's just crazy the list of guys they've had play here in the Wisconsin tradition, and it continues, right? Everybody who's here, you're going to be featured. You're going to get touches. So, hey, recruits, you want to carry the football a lot? Come to Wisconsin.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The short hands, it's straight. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. The completion well past the sticks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Texas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Bobcats. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Hussein. Fires to the wideout. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Mack. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Buying some time. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
The Badgers will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Hussein. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They're trying to get to him. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Line gets set, first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, just keeps firing. Might be looking to run. And the ball slipped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And it's right down the boulevard.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Gathering up a head of steam out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field and jump around a bit. Got the quick completion. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. This offense has a second down play. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Hussein. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, going up top. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Aerial assault continues. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give to the left. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pull and throw off the RPO. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. From the gun. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Badger.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able.
check it. Studio, Kevin.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Ball State opened up a can. And how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of the MAC should take notice. Nope.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Charlotte. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just a middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Caught behind the line. It's Mack. Makes a man miss. Knocked off his feet. The Badgers moving quickly to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Drake. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right. The expressway is wide open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the 49ers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Oh, big juke to get past. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on fourth and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Yeah, and I love calling the QB's number. I don't care if he gets hit down near the goal line, fourth and goal. I need him to make a play. Nice job being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Option look. It's Hussein. He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the two-point conversion. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Badgers will call on their punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to throw, it's Hussein. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Trying play action. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The 49ers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Badgers will hustle to the line.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Quick tempo here for the offense. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Hussein. Using the quick game. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You're going to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He wants to pass it on second down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Hussein. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. This crowd knows when to bring it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's looking to throw. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He'll pull it on the read. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. And they still hold that 2-point lead after the stop, David, now to see what the offense can do.
Yeah, and you've worked on it all week, taking care of the football, making sure you don't make those mistakes, Jesse, while still being in those clutch situations in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, defense just did their job, right? So offense, let's go out, put some points on the board, put ourselves in a position to win.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Badgers line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's a return from midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Wants to throw. It's Hussein. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They're bringing heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Luck. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.